One of the best motivational speeches, Admiral Mcraven leaves the audience speechless. What commences here holds the power to transform the world. Today, I offer a handful of suggestions that could serve as stepping stones towards a better world. These lessons, forged in the crucible of my military service, transcend uniform and background, for they speak to the shared human experience. Our struggles, you see, are universal. The strategies to overcome them, the means to move forward, these apply to all of us. Allow me to share 10 lessons drawn from my days in SEAL training, in the hopes that they may illuminate your path forward in life. In the early hours of SEAL training, Vietnam veterans, my instructors, would march into my quarters. They'd scrutinize my bed, its corners squared, covers pulled taut, pillows centered under the headboard, and an extra blanket meticulously folded. It seemed a trivial chore, especially for warriors in the making. Yet the wisdom of this act has stood the test of time. For when you make your bed each morning, you've already achieved the day's first victory. It ignites a spark of pride, a catalyst for tackling more tasks. One begets another, and by day's end, a cascade of accomplishments greets you. Making your bed underscores a vital truth. In life, the little things matter. For if you can't master the small tasks, how can you hope to conquer the grand ones? And even if you face a trying day, returning to a well-made bed whispers that tomorrow holds promise. So if you aim to change the world, remember this. Begin each day with a task completed. Start by making your bed. In the crucible of training, we were forged into boat crews, each a diverse ensemble of 7 individuals. To navigate the surging tides off San Diego's coast, every oar must pull in unison. Coordination is our lifeline. Unity, our vessel's true power. You see, no one changes the world alone. It takes a crew, allies, and the guiding hand of a strong leader. If you aspire to change the world, find someone to help you paddle. Seek those who will journey with you. In the heart of our training, amidst dwindling numbers, emerged an unexpected champion, the Munchkin crew. Standing at an average height of 5'5", this motley crew defied expectations. Their origins spanned the nation, a tapestry of backgrounds and origins. They wore the teasing jibes of the bigger crews with pride. Yet time and again, it was the Munchkins who prevailed, outpacing and outlasting their counterparts. SEAL training, you see, is the great equalizer. It doesn't heed color, background, education, or status. It honors only one thing: your unwavering will to triumph. Thus, remember this. Respect everyone, measure a person by the size of their heart, not the size of their flippers. Instructors held our uniforms to an exacting standard, leaving no room for imperfection. No matter our efforts, it seemed perfection eluded us. Failure meant a cold plunge into the surf, a dance with the biting sand. Many couldn't fathom that their best went unnoticed. They failed to grasp the lesson. Life, dear friends, often serves its own brand of sugar cookie. Sometimes, despite meticulous preparation, you'll find yourself covered in metaphorical sand. Embrace it. It's life's way of reminding us that, Bosti, life isn't always fair. Keep moving forward. In training, we faced a litany of physical trials: runs, swims, obstacle courses, a relentless gauntlet. Fail to meet the standards, and you'd find yourself on a dreaded list, invited to a grueling circus of extra calisthenics. Yet those who frequented this list grew stronger, their resolve unbreakable. The pain of the circus birthed inner fortitude and resilience. Circuses abound in life, trials that will test your very core. Remember this: Don't be afraid to fail. Often, embrace it. It's a crucible for growth. Obstacle courses loomed, each one more challenging than the last. Among them, the slide for life, a treacherous descent. One day, a student defied convention, eschewing the cautious crawl for a head-first plunge. A risky gambit, perhaps, but it shattered records. Sometimes, to overcome, you must seize the challenge head-on. Know this: take risks. Sometimes, you have to slide down the obstacles, head first. In the heart of the waters of San Clemente, danger lurked in the form of great white sharks. We learned to face them, to stand our ground, us to summon our strength. Life, too, teems with its own sharks, obstacles that demand our mettle. If you're to complete your journey, you must confront them. Thus, if you're to change the world, face down the bullies. Don't flinch before life's fiercest trials. Ship attacks, a domain of SEALs, demand daring underwater missions. You plunge into darkness, trusting your instincts to find the heart of the ship. The keel, though, is the darkest abyss, where disorientation reigns and failure beckons. In those moments, remember, step up when times are toughest. Find your calm, your composure. Let your strength guide you through the darkest hours. Hell Week, a crucible of endurance, tested our limits. 6 days of ceaseless strain, culminating in the mud flats, an unforgiving terrain. As night fell, we found ourselves immersed, barely visible amidst the muck. In that dire moment, a voice pierced the darkness, a song against the odds. What followed was an anthem, imperfect yet brimming with fervor. The chorus swelled, a defiant symphony against adversity. Through song, the mud seemed warmer, the night less daunting. In my travels, I've witnessed the potency of one voice, one person. Washington, Lincoln, King, Mandela, Malala. They're living proof. One person can indeed change the world, igniting hope. So, if you hope to change the world, lift up the downtrodden. Let your voice rise even when you're neck-deep in the mire. Finally, the bell, a symbol of surrender. All you need do to quit is ring it. No more pre-dawn awakenings, no more frigid swims, no more grueling drills. Just ring the bell and it's over. Yet, remember this: never give up, never ring the bell. For the path to change is arduous, but the reward immeasurable. In your journey, remember these tenets. Start each day with a task completed. Find someone to help you through life. Respect everyone, for life isn't always fair. Don't be afraid to fail. Often, take risks, slide down the obstacles, head first, face down the bullies, step up when times are toughest, lift up the downtrodden, never ever give up. Embrace these truths, and the world we bequeath to future generations will be brighter. What should we learn and remember from this speech? Here's the key points. Initiative and attention to detail. The importance of starting the day with a completed task, like making your bed. This instills a sense of accomplishment and sets a positive tone for the day ahead. Collaboration and support. Emphasizes the significance of teamwork and finding allies in achieving goals. No one can change the world alone. It takes collective effort. Equality and respect. Stresses that true strength is not determined by physical attributes or background, but by the size of one's heart. Every individual deserves respect and should be judged on their character. Resilience and perspective. Acknowledges that life often presents challenges, and sometimes things won't go as planned. It encourages perseverance in the face of adversity and a forward-looking attitude. Embracing failure. Recognizes that failure is an inevitable part of life. It's not to be feared, but rather seen as an opportunity for growth and learning, risk-taking and courage. Encourages taking calculated risks, even if it means facing obstacles head-on. Bold actions can lead to remarkable achievements. Confronting adversity. Advocates standing firm in the face of adversity, whether it's literal or metaphorical. Conquering fears and challenges is essential for personal growth, endurance, and inner strength. Urges individuals to rise to the occasion during the toughest times. Maintaining composure and drawing upon inner strength can lead to triumph. Empathy and lifting others. Highlights the transformative power of empathy. By supporting and uplifting those who are struggling, we contribute to positive change. Perseverance and tenacity. Encourages never giving up, even when faced with seemingly insurmountable odds. Persistence is the key to achieving lasting change. In summary, the speech champions a set of values rooted in discipline, resilience, and compassion. It underscores that while the path to change may be arduous, the impact on the world and the legacy left for future generations will be immeasurable. Adaptability and innovation. Highlight the importance of being open to change and finding creative solutions to problems. Encourage the audience to embrace innovation as a means to overcome challenges. Empowerment through education. Stress the transformative power of knowledge and the role it plays in shaping individuals and communities. Advocate for continuous learning and self-improvement. Civic responsibility and social impact. Discuss the broader impact that individuals can have on society. Encourage civic engagement, volunteering, and making positive contributions to the community. Cultural understanding and global citizenship. Emphasize the value of embracing diversity and understanding different cultures. Encourage a spirit of global citizenship, promoting peace and cooperation, ethical leadership, and integrity. Stress the importance of leading with integrity, honesty, and ethical conduct. Highlight that true leadership is built on trust and moral principles. Environmental stewardship. Advocate for environmental consciousness and the responsibility we hold in preserving the planet for future generations. Encourage sustainable practices and environmental awareness. Mental resilience and wellness. Recognize the significance of mental health and wellness. Encourage self-care, stress management, and seeking support when needed. Highlight that mental strength is as crucial as physical strength. Giving back and philanthropy. Discuss the impact of philanthropy and giving back to society. Encourage acts of kindness, generosity, and supporting causes that make a positive difference. Embracing diversity of thought. Advocate for a culture of inclusivity where diverse perspectives are valued and respected. Highlight that true progress often stems from the fusion of different ideas and experiences. Lifelong learning and personal growth. Reinforce the idea that learning should be a continuous, lifelong journey. Encourage personal development, setting and pursuing goals, and evolving as individuals.